Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing a read aloud for the book The Lumpy Banana by Omar Alexander. That's me. All right, so once you're done with the story, I want you guys to understand the message and I want you to share the message with a friend, a teacher, a family member, okay? But stay tuned because at the end of the video, there's going to be a special guest. All right? The Lumpy Banana by Omar Alexander. King O's Bakery was one of the most popular places to find delicious sweets. Children and adults loved coming there for cupcakes, big cakes, small cakes, and fruit-filled cakes. Every summer there would be a huge bake sale and King O was expected to make his famous banana bread for the town. The kitchen in the bakery housed all of the ingredients, including the delicious fruits for the cakes. They were bright and perfect, from the bright red apples and strawberries to the green and juicy pears to the oranges. The fruits were a sight to see. The bananas were a vivacious yellow, long and evenly curved. There was one banana, however, that was not perfectly bright or curved, and his name was Lumpy. Lumpy the banana is what his sisters called him. He had brown spots on his skin, as well as a small lump on his left side. Despite his appearance, Lumpy always had a great spirit. "Good morning, sisters. Isn't it a beautiful morning?" Lumpy said to the rest of the bunch. The bunch included Lumpy's four sisters, Clarabelle, Bee, Sharon, and Aaliyah, who all seemed to dislike him because of his appearance. "You're ugly," Bee said. "You're brown and bumpy," said Aaliyah. "You're not very yellow," shouted Clarabelle. And the final sister, Sharon, yelled at Lumpy for being different from the rest of them. "You obviously don't belong in our bunch," she said with a straight face. Lumpy knew he was different, but didn't understand why and how his banana family could be so mean to him. So Lumpy decided to part from his sisters. "I am different, but I am still a banana just like you." His sisters laughed at him and ignored his words. Lumpy detached himself from his sisters and told them goodbye. "Where would you go, Lumpy?" Sharon asked. "Who would want a banana with a bump and brown spots?" Bee yelled. "Enough!" Lumpy yelled with his small voice. "I will never bother you again. I am sorry for being ugly." Lumpy slowly walked off the shelf and down the hall of the bakery. On his journey, he came across a small piece of paper that read banana bread ingredients. At the top was the first ingredient, 4 perfect bananas. Lumpy gasped and thought about his sisters. He thought about all the horrible things that they said to him. Lumpy knew that he could never forgive himself if he allowed his sisters to be used for King O's banana bread. His sisters were the only bananas left on the shelf, so he knew that he would never see them again. Lumpy made his way back to his sisters and told them about the banana bread recipe. "You're just jealous because we're going to be showcasing King O's bake sale," Aaliyah boasted. "We will be famous fruit," bragged Clarabelle. "No, you don't understand," Lumpy shouted. "You will be used as an ingredient and eaten by the town." The four sisters screamed, "I'm too young and perfect to be eaten," they all said with fear. It was then that Lumpy devised a plan that he believed would save his sisters and future bananas. Lumpy made his sisters hide under a box until he returned. He tore a page out of a cookbook and replaced the ingredient list with it and made his way back to his sisters. He joined them under the box and they all waited quietly. Minutes later, King O stepped into the kitchen and prepare his banana bread. "Holy banana!" he yelled. "I have no bananas. How can I possibly make banana bread without bananas?" Looking at the torn page of the cookbook, King O thought, maybe I can start a new tradition. King O made oatmeal cookies. It didn't take long for the town to smell the creation, and King O explained to everyone that this was his new traditional treat. The reunited bunch returned from hiding, and the sisters all looked at Lumpy. He said sadly, "I know, I'm ugly, and I'll leave, so you don't have to stare at me again." "Stop," Bee yelled. "You're not ugly. We were the ugly ones. You saved us, even though we were not kind to you. Can you join the bunch again, brother?" asked Sharon. Really? Said Lumpy with excitement and a huge smile. Yes, you're our hero, and we promise not to call you Lumpy anymore, okay? Clarabelle said as she hugged her small brother. Lumpy thought to himself for a second. He proudly said, I actually like that name. I am Lumpy. Lumpy the banana.